since I posted anything, and that's been for quite a few reasons, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I am back and actually in time for once to do a month ahead reading. So today is October 28th, and which I can't even believe it's almost November. So this is going to be a what's coming in November / what you need to know for November / monthly reading kind of thing. Yeah, so you can choose today by pile number or by deck. I only used one deck per pile this time. And so pile 1 is the Rackham Tarot. Rackham, I just don't know how to say that. Pile 2 is the Romantic Tarot. And pile 3 is going to be the Paulina Tarot. So yeah, go ahead and choose, and then timestamps will be in the description, and we'll get started. Hello, pile 1. So like I said, it's been a while since I've done a reading for myself or for anyone actually, because I've just been kind of out of it lately. So please bear with me if it takes like a minute for things to kind of connect or things like that. But yeah, so you guys chose pile 1 or the Rackham deck, and you got the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, so just to start off with, this could be about a relationship. If not, then yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is about a relationship, and if that is not resonating with you, then try another pile, because what I'm seeing here is specifically with the Lovers in reverse. And again, this could be about a relationship, it could not be, but I'm kind of thinking it is. You could be feeling really out of balance with your partner, like you're just not as in sync as you usually are, or maybe you're not on the same page lately, and that could be kind of frustrating. The other thing I see is the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. So if you are someone who is a go-getter or really self-sufficient, self-made, and like you're just really, I don't want to necessarily, well, independent, yeah, but I don't necessarily want to say self-reliant. Like you're not closed off from your partner in this situation. You're just very comfortable going out and getting what you want, like the Emperor usually is. He's like a commanding force, and he knows what he wants, and he goes and gets it, and that's why everybody follows behind him. Also, sorry for this terrible lighting, but it's the best I could do today. But yeah, and in saying that, I think that's something that you've been working hard for is finally coming to fruition. And the reason you could be having kind of not issues, but the reason you could be kind of off with your partner or significant other is because something that you've been working really hard for is finally coming into your life, and you could be prioritizing that over your partner for the time being because it's a new endeavor, or it's a, could be anything. It could be a work project that you finally got permission to do or something like that. It could be you finally got into your dream school. It could be you finally found a new hobby or something that you really want to take off with. I said that in the worst way possible. That you want to really focus on. And so you could just be feeling like maybe you have these other things you want to focus on, and you don't necessarily have as much time for your partner anymore. Like that sounds bad, but it's not malicious, and it's not like you want to break up with them. It's just like when you start something new and you're really excited about it, and yeah, I don't necessarily see your partner being jealous about it. I just really feel like you guys are just out of touch, not out of communication, just like not on the same page. That's the best way I can describe that. This could also be about making money. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and to me that usually says that money is not coming in as easily as you would hope it to be coming in, And you also have the Knight of Swords in reverse, so you could also be feeling directionless, ironically enough. But I think the conflict here is, and the World in reverse, the conflict here is, I think that you have this dream or this goal or this thing that finally seems possible, but either money or direction is holding you back. So in terms of, like, for example, if you got into your dream school, you might not be sure if you can get enough loans to pay for it, or if you can even take out student loans at all, or if that's even what you should be doing because of money, you know? Or if you're starting a new hobby, it could be an expensive hobby and you might not be sure that anything will come of it, so you're not ready to completely dive in. And that uncertainty could possibly be relating to the imbalance as well. I mean, again, if this has nothing to do with a relationship, the relationship could be with yourself. Like, you could have this inner battle with yourself, like, you know you want to do it so bad, but you're just not sure if it's worth the risk, or if you can even take the risk because of money issues, or not even issues, but just uncertainty. So yeah, because whatever this is, though, you really love it. Like, with the World in reverse, I think you think that this could change your life, or you want it to anyway. So again, if it's a hobby, like, another example, say you want to be a musician, but you're not sure that you can get all the equipment you need, or you're not sure that you have the space or the time or the resources to actually do it right, and you're not sure that it'll work out. I'm not sure either, so I'm gonna actually pull you another card just to be sure. And you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is something you really, really, really love, like a passion project. So it's something that you definitely do not want to just quit before even trying. And believe me, I can relate. It's like you just kind of feel like you were meant for whatever this is. Like, you feel like you were put on this earth to do it because you love this. You really, really love whatever this is. It's just you can't, or you don't feel like you can give all of you to this project because of other factors, be it money, be it relationships. This could also actually be a relationship with your parents. In terms of the lovers doesn't necessarily mean a relationship. It just, I feel like it's relationship wise, like with your, when I say relationship, I mean romantic relationship. It doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. It could just be like a relationship with yourself, your parents, your life, like school, work, stuff like that. So if this is about your parents, it could be like something that they don't want you to do, or something that they're trying to protect you from, like saying things along the lines of, you can't make money doing that, you can't support yourself, there's no future in things like that. Or they might not even be saying it, but you might be feeling it, you know what I mean? So you really are kind of at like war with yourself. So I'm gonna pull you another card. You got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I mean, let me just put it this way, it's not hopeless. Like, I'm not saying that you can't make money doing this, or that you can't support yourself. I think, gosh, I mean, if this wasn't something that you loved so much, like a project, the Six of Pentacles is a good, it's not like a bad sign. The Six of Pentacles means that, you know, money will come, but probably not easily. So the Six of Pentacles, generally when I see it, it's about a handout, kind of, not necessarily a handout, but more like someone helping you get your start. So it's as if someone was saying, okay, here's $500, go get all the equipment you need, blah blah blah, you know, etc. So I guess that could also relate to someone believing in you. Maybe you just need some support or some kind of guidance. Maybe you need a mentor. That's what it is. Maybe you need a mentor to kind of show you like, hey, I did this, I'm successful at it. It was really hard at first, but I'm so glad I persevered and just went with it, you know? I think what you're really lacking is guidance, because again, with the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, this can happen. And you also got the World, and just because it's in reverse does not mean it's the opposite. It just means that it's not quite what you think it's gonna be. That's the best way, or that's my main reading of reverse cards, is that it's not the opposite of the card, it's just not exactly what you think it's gonna be. So whatever this project is, I don't think you should give up on it, but I also don't necessarily think you should give 100% of, not, I mean, give 100% of yourself to it, but just don't blow your life savings on it until you're sure that it's something that you really want to do. Because as I see it right now, you love this. It's a passion project. It's a hobby. It's a whatever it is, but you love it. You just are not sure if it's going to work out. And I mean, I can't say if it will either, but I can say that you won't know either until you really, truly give yourself to it and take the chance to see if you can love it and can make it a career, I guess, or like a life thing. I just totally lost what I was trying to say. If you can make like a job out of it, or if you can, you know, turn it into something that you can do for the rest of your life. So yeah, I think in November, the goal is to figure that out and really make sure that this is something that you do want and that you do want to dedicate yourself to. Definitely, yeah. And in terms of mentors and stuff, like, I mean, it depends what it is, but of course the internet's always a great place to see who did what and how, especially YouTube. Everybody pretty much has a story for things they've done in the past to get to where they are. So yeah, in November, I would definitely take the time to research more about this, keep practicing, keep working on your craft, and then take it from there. But definitely take the time to make sure that this is something that you want and that you're ready for. Whatever comes with it, just make sure that it's something that you really truly want. So yeah, spend November exploring these options and opportunities, and yeah, so good luck, pile one. Yeah, good luck. I will see you next time. Hi, pile two. So like I said in the intro, and I also told pile one, it's been a while since I've done any readings for anyone, and so please bear with me if it takes a minute to just kind of connect the dots, because I'm feeling a little rusty at this, but I am trying. So yeah, you picked pile two, or the Romantic Tarot deck, and so let's see what you got. You got the Devil in reverse. You've got the Page, yeah, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You got the King of Cups in reverse, the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. All right, so this is your November reading. So I definitely see this being about a relationship. So if you picked the Romantic Tarot deck to find out about a relationship, this is definitely it. So right off the bat, you got the Two of Cups, and that's one of my favorite cards because that is traditionally the soulmate card, which is always fun. Now, first of all, let's just remember that soulmates come in very different shapes and sizes and ways and relationship types. So personally, I think that we have more than one soulmate. I think we have a soul family, and I definitely have met some of my soulmates, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But it's always fun, obviously, to reunite with a soulmate. So when I say soulmate, this could honestly pertain to a family member. It could pertain to a best friend, a friend, you know, you just met and are becoming friends with. It could be I can't talk, sorry. It could be a romantic relationship. In this sense, I kind of feel like it's a romantic relationship. Now, with the Devil in reverse, the Devil usually doesn't necessarily mean the devil. The devil card usually pertains to temptation or giving in to something or someone that you maybe might usually not. So maybe you've met someone and you could be like, this person is completely not my type. This is not someone I would normally date or even hang out with at all. But they're definitely someone that you're interested in. So the reason you're holding back could be just because they're not usually who you would go for, or who you would see as even like romantic dating material, if you will. Just putting that out there. You also got the King of Cups in reverse, so that could mean that you're really holding back. However, with the Hanged Man, I feel like you're ready to give into this temptation. Again, with the Devil in reverse, you're kind of not sure what you want to do, but I think you're seeing this person differently. Yeah. I don't know how to say this without sounding terrible, but with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, this guy is playing his flute, asking for coins on the street. He has no shoes. This could be someone with whom you're in a different social class than. Just straight up, they could have a lot less money than you, and not in a rude way or not in like a snotty kind of way, but that could also be a reason why you're reserved. Like, just for example, this could be a guy that just has no career goals, no aspiration, nothing, like, just to be stereotypical, lives with his mom, lives in his mom's basement, has nothing like going for him in the future or plans to change anything. Like, that's just like the most vague stereotype from a movie I can think of. But it could be a situation like that where you're like, this guy or this person is just not who I see myself ending up with. But you probably have a lot of chemistry, and you don't know why. And I mean, I don't want to say it's a soulmate, but you did get the soulmate card. So if you're drawn to this person, which I think you are, and you just have no idea why, this person could be part of your soul family. Like, no matter how much you think that, like, you're not quite sure how to feel about them, but you know that there's something there, it could be a soul connection. Yeah, especially if there's someone that you definitely would not pick out of a crowd and be like, that's the person I want to date next. It could be a soul family kind of thing. So with that being said, I also see the Six of Swords, which generally means that things are gonna move forward or progress or start happening. So these two, I like this deck because the cards actually depict like what would happen. Like, they're very like tentatively touching hands. Like, this is like a Victorian deck, so that's scandalous back in the day. So they're just like testing the waters. They're just kind of seeing what's going on. You know, they're hanging out, they're spending time together, someone puts their hand on someone else's hand, and sparks fly. So that could totally be what's going on here. I mean, if you're spending a lot of time together and you're kind of starting to change your mind, like the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective, like looking at this person in a different light all of a sudden, things could start to progress. And this person is not like hopeless. This person is not a bad person. They could just, one, be in a bad situation, just like a lack of direction, hopeless, stuff like that. They could have just fallen on bad luck in terms of money. But this person is not like bad. Like, you really feel a connection with this person. And again, soulmate card, do with that what you will. If that doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. But for some of you, it probably will. And I'm just going to draw you another card just to see what's up. Okay. You got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah. So, again, I mean, I'm just going to say I kind of see you giving into this person. and not in a bad way, just in like a lowering your walls kind of way. Like you could have built up some pretty high walls around yourself because of this person. Again, with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is usually like totally free with his love, so he's pouring it out in the cup, and just, he's the king of love. I mean, he loves to spread it, he loves to give it, he loves to just be open with his love. But in reverse, I usually see the King of Cups in reverse as being closed off or trying to close yourself off, because at the end of the day, you would be the King of Cups trying to not give the love that you want to give, even though you want to. And with the Queen of Wands, she seems pretty lush, and there's a top hat on the floor, so yeah. Not to get too into that, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And again, I think this person's really, really tempting you. Like, reading this is really lighthearted, okay? So I see this as like super innocent flirting. This person could be flirting with you, and you could be like brushing it off, but at the same time, you're like, oh, okay. Like, this is just a really cute, lighthearted, sweet kind of thing you have going on here. And if you have not gotten any deeper than just like hanging out with this person, or even just casually knowing them, but knowing that you want to know more, or that you want to be with them, then that's what this is. I mean, but I really see this going further than it has gone right now. Like, so in November, pile 2, I would recommend just giving this person a real, like, an honest chance. Like, lower those inhibitions, lower those walls, and just see this person as who they are, like what they are. Like, take away their circumstances, take away however the world sees them, stereotypes that they may fit. Just forget all of that and see this person as who they are and who you see them as, because I know you see through all this. Like, you know, this could also be a person that your friends are like, ew, don't go out with them, or like anything like that, and that's why you're so tempted by it, but by them and this relationship. But I really see you giving into it. And again, I mean, just from the reading alone, I really think that this could be someone from your soul family. That's not going to be true for everyone, but I think you're going to need to look inside yourself to know for sure. But there is definitely a connection here that you can't explain. And if it was anybody else, you would not even be giving them this much thought or putting in this much effort to try to figure out what's going on here. So pile 2, give this person a chance. Just give them a chance. Give yourself a chance too, because I think that this could be a really great relationship. It's always good to know your soulmates, I mean, for obvious reasons, but the relationships are fun and they're nice, and everybody, you know, I mean, soulmates, it's pretty self-explanatory, but just give this person a chance and let yourself have fun. I mean, the holidays are coming up, just have some fun, right? Anyway, if you do give this person a chance, I think this could be a really great relationship, and at worst, you get to know one of your soulmates. Yeah, I mean, there's always risks in relationships, obviously, with like heartbreak and whatnot, but I am honestly not feeling that here. I'm feeling like a really fun, sweet, lighthearted. That's like what really comes to mind. And I feel like really happy reading this reading, because I don't know, I think you guys have this, I don't know, you know, like a movie kind of dichotomy where you're, say, type A, this person is type B, and you know, you just are like complete opposites, but at the same time there's this connection there that, oh sorry, that you want to deny, but you just can't. So yeah, give this person a chance, reevaluate, take it from there. So yeah, good luck pile 2. And yeah, I really do hope you give this a chance. I have a good feeling about it. So yeah, good luck pile 2, and I will see you next time. Hello pile 3. So like I told pile 1 and 2, please bear with me. It's been a long time since I've done any readings for anyone, even myself, and so please bear with me if it takes a minute for me to make connections. Anyway, so you chose pile 3 or the what is it called? The Paulina Tarot. So let's see what you got. You got the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, Temperance in reverse. Oops, sorry. The Two of Cups. Pile 2 just had the Two of Cups. The Six of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, sorry about that. So, pile 3. First of all, I want to say that your cards took forever to come out of the deck. And usually when that happens, in my experience, someone is holding back, someone is not saying something, someone doesn't want to say something. This could be you or the other person, but something is definitely blocking communication, either on purpose, like this person or you does not want to say anything, or you just can't. So first of all, I want to say that. Also, like I said, pile 2 got the Two of Cups, and you guys have like a completely opposite reading. So first of all, Two of Cups, generally the soulmate card, and I read it as such. This could be, you're definitely having some conflict with someone. So like I said, either someone is not saying something, someone can't say something, or someone doesn't want to say something, but someone's holding something back. And I'm not sure if this is a romantic relationship or a friend or a family relationship, but it's definitely someone you share a soul connection with. And whatever this is that someone is not saying or doesn't want to say, it's definitely becoming a burden to you. It's definitely weighing you down, and it's not good. Obviously, you're out of balance with this person with the Temperance card in reverse, and you're trying to decide. I think this is you that is not sure how to say something or doesn't want to say something. You got the Two of Swords, and that usually tells me that you have a few choices here. You could either say the thing that you don't want to say and potentially ruin things, or you could not and just leave things as they are. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like you're definitely in conflict here. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, you're having a hard time moving forward or moving on from something. Something is definitely weighing you down. And I'm going to pick you another card. Hold on. Where did the deck go? Here it is. Sorry. Like I said, please bear with me. Okay. So you got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords? Yes, in reverse. So yeah, you're feeling directionless and you're not quite sure. And actually 2 fell out here, and you got Justice as well. Okay. So yeah, you're looking for a way through this. Honestly, this is coming out so vague. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what kind of relationship this is. And you know, that could also be because you're not quite sure. So say this is a romantic connection. You're either not sure if this is romantic or if you're just friends, you know, something like that. If you're friends with benefits, say, you might not be sure if they would want to take the next level, the next step, or move to the next level. It could be something like that. Like there's some kind of severe uncertainty here. Like probably neither of you know what is going on right now. And that's really confusing. And the thing is, I think you know what you want with the Queen of Swords. I think you know what answer you want to choose, but I think you're having a hard time deciding what to do based on whether you could ruin, I don't want to say ruin, but whether you could completely change the relationship, maybe the dynamic. So say for example, you are friends with benefits, okay? If you tell this person that you have genuine feelings for them, you're worried that they might not reciprocate them, obviously. Like, that's a pretty common worry. But you're definitely afraid to take that step because of that, and that's totally understandable. I think in terms of, in situations like this, obviously you have to decide what is worth it. So like, again, with the same scenario, friends with benefits, if you are friends with benefits, is it worth it to just keep being friends with benefits with this person? Or is it worth it to just let them go completely because it hurts, you know? I'm going to pick another card. And you got Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, again, I mean, look up the meaning for this. Sorry, hold on. Okay. The Queen stands confidently in her exotic garden with a welcoming smile and an open heart. So, security, luxury, enjoyment of life. Yeah, okay. So, exactly what I said. You're not sure what you're going to lose in this situation. Like, you're not feeling confident. You're not feeling like you can make a decision. I feel like exactly the phrase I want to say is like between a rock and a hard place. You just are completely locked in by this situation, but it's not good because I think it's definitely eating away at you. Because yeah, I mean, this is something that you want, right? Because, or maybe it's not. I mean, either way, you know what you want because you're sure enough to make the decision, like in your head, like when you're alone and you're trying to make a decision, you're like, yes, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. I'm going to do it. And then you see the person or you talk to them or you hang out or whatever, and you're like, I can't do it. Either way, whichever way you want it to go, if you wanted to end it or if you wanted to take the next step, you're just not sure. And you know, it could be anything. I mean, this is like the most vague sorry, I can't talk. This is the most vague reading I've read today. Like, that's as much information as I can give you. And honestly, that could just be because you're not sure either what this is or what you want to do or how you want to see it and proceed and see it through and all that stuff. But the bottom line is there's a relationship here, could be a part of your soul family, which could also make this even that much harder because this is someone that you definitely don't want to lose. And the more I keep looking at this could be someone that has already moved on. So if this is like a soul romantic relationship, this person could be not ready for it. The thing with soul connections, soul family relationships, soulmates, whatever, is that both people have to kind of be ready for it, to accept it for what it is. So if they're scared of the way they feel about you, if they don't know how to deal with all these emotions, because when you meet your soul mate, soul people in your soul family, the emotions are just overwhelming. Like, sometimes you have no idea what to do with them, and a lot of the times, honestly, you will meet someone in your soul family or soulmate and not even know it. Like, you'll just have all these feelings and feel this connection, and if you don't know what's going on, you can easily run away scared, because it's kind of scary the way these emotions just take you over. So definitely keep that in mind. I mean, if this person is scared of that, it's not their fault. It's just, this is scary and confusing. And I mean, I definitely see that there's a way that this could work out with justice. You could totally talk to this person, have this conversation that you do not want to have, and have things work out exactly the way you want them to. Whichever way that goes, I don't know. But it's definitely going to take a lot more communication than you have going on right now. Yeah, so in November, I think I see you kind of figuring this situation out, or I think you need to definitely take some time alone, at least, to think about how you feel about this person and this situation and how you want to proceed, and then have the conversation, because honestly, you can't keep living like this. Like, it's weighing you down. It's killing you, in a sense, you know? It's always, like, painful to not be able to tell someone something or even know how you feel about it. So, pile 3, please take the time to assess the situation and how you actually feel about it. And honestly, I think however you feel about it, this can go the way you want it to go. Like, you know how to get there. and you know you have to, and you can do it. Just be strong and confident because I think you know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do, but I think you do. So yeah, take time out, sit down, think about it, meditate, whatever you need to do to really consider your options, and then have the conversation that you don't want to have, because you can't stay like this. This is not good for anyone involved. So yes, good luck, pile 3. I wish you the best, and I will see you next time.